All right, a country fastball special with Billy Beane from the Oakland Athletics here in Nashville, Tennessee, on a day in which the announcement for the A's, a 4-year deal with the Nashville Sounds. Billy, in Nashville, Tennessee, I've seen it in a bunch of places. Nashville is not one of them. Do you like this town?
That's a great town. I've been here many times. I actually love coming here. Lived in Memphis as a kid briefly, so very familiar with Tennessee summers.
You're okay with the humidity. You've done that.
And I played in Jackson, Mississippi, which isn't too far from here, so I'm quite familiar with the summers down south. But no, it's a great city, growing city, new stadium. There's a lot of great things to do in Nashville, and baseball is just one of them.
All right, how did it all come about to end up in Nashville from Sacramento?
Well, we had a great run in Sacramento, and it was I think both sides were just ready to sort of do something new. Sacramento went to the Giants, and we weren't really sure what was going to be open, but as soon as we heard Nashville was a possibility, and we have some ties to some of the people that are here, people that were in Sacramento earlier, and we had great experience with them. And with the new stadium and everything, this was our first choice as soon as it became a possibility, and I felt fortunate that they chose us.
I'm sure you're hearing from fans too, saying, "Well, why would the geographic difference is probably something that why would you want to do that? Be so far away?" But as I started to think about it too, if you're making 6 trips into Texas every year as it is right now, and most of the teams are not on the West Coast, there's probably an advantage too.
Yeah, half your moves are going to be with the team on the road, and we're us in Seattle, the farthest west team, so we're going to have just as many moves, players going from Nashville to New York or Nashville to Chicago. So geography was really way down the list for us. What was most important was, the city we were playing with, the facility, which we've got a new one here, the people who own and run the team. Because you have a lot of interaction with the general manager and the ownership group, and it's really important that relationship is good. And geography or proximity to Oakland was way down the list. And once again, it goes back to half our moves are going to be when team's on the road anyways.
And now I'm going to sort of out the personal side of you. You're definitely a music aficionado. You maybe not as skilled on the guitar as your knowledge is in music. You're not a country music guy, though, are you?
No, listen, everything. Who doesn't like country music? It's changed so much over the last 20 years that it's become very poppy. And a few weeks ago, Jack White. Jack White. I was thinking of the actor. Jack White was out at Oakland. Jack White from the White Stripes, and I was thrilled to meet him because I'm a huge fan, and he lives in Nashville. And I heard he comes out to the Sounds game. So this town too isn't just country music anymore. It's just like the city. It's becoming very dynamic, very diverse, and it's once again going back to the baseball side. That's exciting for us, and I know our players will like it as well.
You'll find yourself in Nashville a few times a year. That's something that I don't know whether it's more or the less or the same, but it's something that I'm guessing you're looking forward to that. Then.
Yeah, most certainly. Because the AAA team. The other thing too is it's Vanderbilt University every year is cranking out some of the best draft prospects. So it's a consistent theme with this area. Everything's getting bigger, better, and higher profile, and I expect to be here a number of times.
How much of the scouting report on the city did you get from Sonny Gray?
Oh well, you know what? I had come to Nashville, I think, long before Sonny was born. Because Sonny's a pretty young kid, but I'd played here as a visiting player back at the old stadium, which is now the old stadium, back as far back as '88 when the Reds were here. So in and out here a number of times through my life, and as I said, as a kid we lived in Memphis, and I know it's a long way away, but it's still somewhat experienced with being down here.